everyone, welcome back to the channel and back to more Star Trek Online. And as you can see, I've made it to the Dera System. Last time I was over the Hafhar System, investigating the mining, one of the moons there. And now over here in the Dera System. The Dera System. I thought I called it the Dera System. It's the Dera System. I think it's time to start this episode. And that's the current thing. Lieutenant Commander, the Remans are jamming our sensors, and there's no way to determine where their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Sensors are picking up a communication satellite nearby. We should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. The Remans send someone to investigate the signal, and get a sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to their base. Okay, first things first. Two anomalies. There's one there. I think. Oh, I see it right down there. Before I go after you, I want to go after this anomaly. As you know, it's still pointing me up to the first, let me get this hydrazine. I mean, well, just one. And it's still pointing to the, yes, for some weird reason. Modifications are complete, Lieutenant Commander. When we trigger the transmission, the Remans should think it's from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. Micro nebulas aft of our location. It should be sufficient to conceal the Rocknook's energy signature while we wait for our Reman guide to arrive. Go in deeper. Time to send the signal. Signal word, Captain. Reman scout ships in range. It's moving to scan the area. So lucky for them to be able to track them. Buildups are Romulan battleship to cloaked. Firing on that Reman ship. Weapon engaged. Engines are damaged. They're cloaking. Attempting to re-establish sensor lock. Captain, Reman ship is cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon leak. It can't stay hidden for long. It should attack the Tal-Shiar ships. Alright, to destroy them, the Reman will be able to escape. Alright. Can I cloak? hail from the lead Romulan vessel. I was cloaked.
Ah, you're a good distance out of your Empire's territory, aren't you? I know it's probably useless to expect someone like you to be civilized about this, but I wish to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Offer no aid or assistance to these Reman rebels, and leave this system immediately. If you do so, I can overlook your intrusion into an internal affair. Otherwise, I would be forced to see your presence here as an invasion of Romulan territory. That would be unfortunate. For you.
Spin back around. Lieutenant Commander, the Reman scout ship has decloaked. They're trying to shake us. We need to stay close until we can get lock on that ship's warp signature. Oh. Oh, that's easy. If they cloak, I cloak. And so we should follow it. That's what I'm doing. Redirect all power to engines. Guess I'm not in the weapon, artillery battery. Where are you going? Reman ship have executed a short warp jump and have locked onto its coordinates, sir. We can engage warp as soon as you're ready. Not yet, as there is things to get. This. All of them? That's it. All a num found. Now we follow the Remans scoot. Yep. Not picking up any ships here, Lieutenant Commander, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are one or more cloaked ships in the area. Reman cloaked ships can appear as concentrations of tachyon particles. Continue scanning the area. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could very well be the base that the Reman resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield. Though we can't transport inside, there is a series of caverns connected to the installation. We can send a team there and try to find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shielding. First, must get thingies. Magnesite ore. As I fly away from it. The next one is... hexafluorine gas. Wow, that was a tiny waveform. And 10 dilithium crystals. Yes. Science. Power. I have 11.3 shield regenerate. 11.3 starship terrain expertise. Well, this does kinetic damage, and it ignores shields. I've got those officers on standby. Is this the Harping? Yeah, it's the Harping torpedo. Torpedo. Go down. It's incredible. The underground cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself, it's a ship. D. Derek's class. If my tricorder readings are correct, the Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in the maintenance area, adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Remans probably mined these tunnels for raw materials, picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ship parts or weapons. Not really any way into the ship from here, though. Need to find an entrance. But this cavern seems to be occupied by indigenous fauna. You should proceed with caution. AK? Find some. Can't come over here just to heal up. Bring that in a little bit closer. This abandoned lab station was probably used to refine the ore the Remans collected while creating this maintenance tunnel. Can we search it? I don't see any terminals or anything to... Consoles in this room appear to operate the heavy machinery the Remans used to create the cavern. The entrance to the base should just be ahead. Oh yeah, I gotta go up here. Ooh. At least directly into the main area of the base, sir, but it's completely locked. No, blocked. Yeah, same thing. I wonder if a weapon on the highest setting would breach it. This gate is made of titanium alloy, Lieutenant Commander. There's no way a hand weapon will blast through it. We need something with a lot more power. That's it. Sir, did you see the mining laser? It is operational. You might be able to modify it to do the job. The controls for the laser on the other side of this wall. Console. And of course there's a malfunction. Something must be wrong with the main mining laser, sir. Should perform a more direct, detailed scan to determine the source of the problem. Mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. It won't be able to cut through the titanium. I think there are several different ways we could fix this. Your career training will help. Your applied tactics instructor always told you use whatever was available to get the job done. I think you could use several hand weapon power cells to boost the output of the mining laser. Leon weapons aren't compatible, but the Remans might have left something suitable in the cave. In other words, it's time to jury-rig this thing. Shiny butt. Shiny, shiny part. And of course there's spooters. Power cell. There's one. We've got spooters. Not sure where the other collector thingy is. Probably back this way. Not here. Oh, absolutely nothing. More spooters. All the power cells you need, but before you can use them to boost the output of the mining laser, you'll need to fuse them together and install a single control unit that is strong enough to handle the burst of power without burning out. And that's where the lab comes in. And base. Power pack is now ready for you to use. All you need to do now is install it into the mining laser. Any more spooters in the area? The steel cables. Field strip. That did it, sir. The power of the mining laser. It's the mining laser. Not laser, it's the laser. Mining laser is stable and should be ready to fire. Success. The path inside the Reman base is clear, Lieutenant Commander. The Remans will be alerted to our presence, so we need to be careful. I have a feeling that Obisek wants to see us. Yep. Uranium ore. There's that one. And yeah, there's one more. So see, I wanna... Didn't seem to be expecting us. Perhaps we should have just knocked? What are you talking about? Okay. It's remarkable. Remans must have disassembled the old ship and beamed the pieces in one at a time to construct it. Anything up here? Never really explored this place on the Federation side when I did this mission. Saying it's that right there, but I know that's a lie. What did I say? Large hypo, Earl Grey tea. What's this? Plain rapak sauce. Do some stuff. What's in this area? Doesn't look like there's anything worthwhile in here. No shiny objects, nothing. Let's see, where's the entry exit? Probably here. Well, on the other side too. Daisy. Nope. Nope. Okay, so it's on this side.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy?
Cheese? There's 2 Reman resistance I can actually attack if I wanted to.
My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative.
I guess that's the alternative, is to attack these 2, because they are classified as enemies on the map here. So that could mean that, yes, I could attack them and help the Romulans. But I'm gonna do that.
The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly. I have never seen one of these demons, and I will not speak their name, but I know they exist. Eons ago, they ruled this part of the galaxy. After thousands of years of tyranny and death, the races they ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into unexplored space. We thought they had been destroyed. We were wrong. The demons of air and darkness survive, and they hunger for revenge. Is there anything else you wish to ask? We need your help. Go to the High Council. Tell them what you have seen. Tell them if my people are to survive, we need assistance. Starships, soldiers, weapons, protection for the refugees. I'm asking for the Empire's aid. You are an honorable warrior. I too am a warrior, and I believe my fight is just. Will you join the battle at my side? Is there anything else you wish to ask?
I may not agree with your tactics, but I'll not stop you.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free. I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great—
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Roshna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
The pulsar transporter lock on you when the away team toss your... Okay. I gotta remember where I gotta... Ooh, there it is. And... Boop. Tritium gas. Hold this for me, will you? Disruptor Devastator. Yeah, that's flaking damage, all right. Hey. Wow, that dude was hard to take down. There you go. An Infinity Lockbox. Stable transport inhibitors. Not yet, because they're still Tal Shiar. That's sad. I think that's all the enemies. Yeah, I don't see any more red dots on the screen. That is that. Goodies did I pick up? Another Infinity Lockbox. Physical Augmentation Armor Mark IV Bodice. Phaser Disruptor. Ooh. It's a Phaser Disruptor mix. That'd be good for somebody. Wreck. I think this one could be yours. I do need to get them some better weapons. Like beam out. All right. That was a short
The
episode.
Remans beg for our assistance, but offer no fealty in return. Obisek whispers about demons of air and darkness, but offers no proof of their existence. Outrageous! The Remans have been slaves for too long to be warriors now. If they would ally with us to crush Sela and her ships, we could conquer the entire region in a matter of months. There is nothing for us to gain by joining his fight, and there is no honor in Obisek's tactics. I will consider the situation, but I must have a good reason to recommend this action to the High Council. As of now, that reason does not exist.
Alrighty, let's see. Disruptor Split Beam. It's 2 Romulan weapons, of course, so. I need a better sniper rifle. Split beam rifle, and this is a wide beam rifle. A wide beam pistol. You use. Okay, you use the split beam rifle, so. Oh, wow. Let's see what Chagrin's got. Oh yeah, he's got that thing. Gun, you have. Oh, he's got a 3 weapon, times 3 weapon. Drek, you have. Let's get him the pistol. That's a 27 times 2. DPS is a lot better.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Level 19. One more skill. Wages. Alrighty, let's see. Projectile cancel critical chance or crit damage. Well, let's see. Crit chance by 1% for torpedo and main weapons, or the crit damage by crit severity by 5%. That's a tough one. Let's go with crit severity. So far, haven't really gotten much in the Jim Pock. Perhaps he'll help.
I will speak to the Chancellor, but I already know what he will say. We will not fight at Obisek's side. Not yet. There is little to gain by openly attacking the Romulans, and no proof to Obisek's claims that some hidden entity is directing Hakiv. I would dismiss the entire thing as a childish fantasy. But have you fought the Fekiri? There are terrible things lurking in the dark. I have seen them. Perhaps Obisek has as well. Continue to investigate this matter. If there is a new enemy, we must know who they are and what they want. Until we know more, however, Obisek is on his own.
Held by Obisek.
The Reman Resistance is very much in need of your help. My contacts tell me that the Empire has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand if the High Council is reluctant to engage in a battle that is not theirs. So today I appeal to you, not as a comrade in warfare, but as an honorable warrior. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Dera System. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them? I can provide you the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people.
What do I get? Personal? Reman prototype. Oh yeah, this makes the ship into a Reman ship to look like a Reman style ship. And it's currently better than my current shield, so that's a plus. My shield regen rate is worse at 104.7, where mine is 129.2. But the max cap is tons better. I mean, yeah, I got a 10% bleed through, I think, resistance?
The Reman Resistance is very much in need of your help.
But that's going to do it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe for more. And until then, take care.